Hi, I'm Sean Collins, and I'm the CEO of MindTime, which is to help women who sometimes struggle with anxiety and self-doubt. I'm also the authoress and creator of Buttons Bunny, which is a little character which helps children from the ages of 5 and up overcome anxiety and also increase their confidence while they sleep. I'm also a joint owner of the Women's Diamond Academy with Claire Linton. And today I'm actually with Lauren Daniels, who's actually completed one of my programs, MindTime. And I believe it is right. You came to me, wasn't it? You were experiencing anxiety, a little bit of anxiety, and also some money blocks as well, Lauren. Is that right?
Correct, Shani. Hi, everybody. I'm Lauren Daniel, and yes, I came to Shani about a year ago. It was probably about a year and a half ago. It was the beginning of 2021 with anxiety. I had suffered from anxiety most of my life, but kind of coped and got through, etc., etc. And January a year ago, I had started my own hypnotherapy business, and I had been freelancing on the side. And I decided I wanted to plunge in full time into hypnotherapy. And something just hit. I think it was the fear of not having consistent income, being an entrepreneur. It was not quite sure whether I wanted to work one-to-one anymore with clients, and the anxiety hits hugely. I think, Shani, you'll remember it was panic attacks as well. So it was chronic anxiety. And I came to you. I think we had one session together, and a couple of progress chats in between, and it was exceptional. That's all I can say. I'm not going to say I'm going to say the anxiety. Really, I overcame it so quickly with your incredible recording, which was mind-blowing, which I listened to every single day for 21 days and still listen to when things get a little bit overwhelming, although I don't have anxiety anymore. And I think what was also amazing was the way, Shani, you helped me realize that I don't need to be running and trying to work for my business. I need to make my business work for me.
Absolutely.
So we worked on restructuring my days and my weeks and my times and my hours around me and what worked for me. And I think that was also an absolute game changer.
Absolutely. And also, I think I remember you saying taking that time out just for yourself, really, just to reflect, which made a really big difference. Yeah.
Yes, I hadn't had time for me. It was just, I've got to make this thing work. I've got a certain amount of money I've got to bring in every month. Push. So that was huge. It was amazing. And I know you've also worked with my son a little bit with his anxiety levels, and you've been incredible from that perspective as well. So all round, that has been phenomenal. And then I think I started to realize towards the end of last year, although I had moved out on my own, I started to realize that I was hitting an income ceiling constantly. Like, no matter how much work I did, there was just the ceiling that I was hitting every single month. And I knew in order to be successful in the coaching industry, the self-help industry, I had to move beyond those ceilings and those blocks that were quite entrenched. And I'd spoken to another therapist who said to me, "Oh, Lauren, you've got to put your prices up." And I was so anxious to do so. And I did put my prices up, and then I was quiet for a while. And then I think that's when I came to see you, Shani. And it was the end of last year.
Yeah.
I think
Yes,
it was. And from that moment onwards, we worked on, there were money blocks. I think there were receiving blocks as well. And from that moment onwards, I mean, my business has literally boomed. It literally has boomed where I wanted to work less and earn more. And that is literally what I've been able to accomplish this year. And my business has just grown astronomically as a result. And there's no doubt it's as a result of the money blocks work.
And that's amazing, because I know I've actually been watching you progress and grow as well, Lauren, which that's all down to your work. But it just goes to show when you actually move those blocks, which we all sometimes have, we can move to a different level as well. So that's great about your business. I know that it's expanding and getting bigger and bigger, and you go on holidays quite a lot, which is fantastic. You spend more time having fun.
You've got to have fun. That's
Absolutely. And what would you say that you found personally? So I know we worked on, like, professionally with blocks and anxiety around work, but going through the program MindTime, what did you discover personally, positive changes for you?
So, Shani, I think it was definitely around more self-belief and self-focus. I think my whole life it's always been I've been very achievement orientated and focused on my job and business and achieving at the sacrifice of me. But I think working with you really made me realize that the only way to be successful is to start with you personally. And so I think it was a lot of, self-care, self-love, putting myself first, realizing that whatever I personally desired, I could achieve. So, I think we think that we have to work hard so that we can be happy. But I think it's almost the other way around. I think if we're happy and we're focusing on ourselves and our self-love and so on, the business kind of flows.
Yeah.
So I definitely think it was the more meditation time, downtime, consistency in focusing on meditation. You taught me a lot about nervous system regulation with your 10 minutes little recording as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just scheduling life around me.
Yeah.
That's another way around.
Absolutely.
That's been profound, as well as many other things that I could talk about. But those are the highlights. Yeah.
That's amazing. That is absolutely amazing and so wonderful to hear as well. So just for anybody who is actually listening right now, if anybody was thinking about going on any of my programs, what would you say to them if they're not sure whether to go ahead or not? They're kind of on the fence.
Well, I mean, that's easy to answer because obviously I'm the same industry as you, right? Hypnotherapy and coaching. I know every hypnotherapist and coach out there, but for me, it was a very easy choice that there's only one person I would work with, and that is you. And that is because there is a level of deep care and empathy, Shani, that is intrinsically authentic. I think when a person comes to you, there is genuine care and concern, and a deep intuition that you have with your clients to really tap into us and what we need to hear. And it's kind of like every time I hear that little Welsh accent, whether it be in my recording or face to face with you, there's just my whole nervous system calms down. You have the most beautiful, gentle, authentic approach to dealing with your clients that I've never experienced anywhere else. And then there's magic within you. And I think that magic is not only your magic, as in shiny magic, but you've also had you've studied across so many modalities. I think you are so well versed and knowledgeable in how to overcome issues in a person's life and how to transform. And from that perspective, and it's across the board, Shani, from anxiety to business to personal growth to kids. You're phenomenal with kids as well. And that's why I chose you and I continue to choose you. You have a special kind of shiny magic that, I haven't experienced anywhere else. And I have worked with a lot of people.
Yeah.
So
Well, I'm really glad that you did pick me though as well, because it was a fantastic journey to see you progress as well, even though you were in a very good place starting off. And also that you were extremely knowledgeable as a therapist where you help entrepreneurs. So just for anybody who's actually listening to this, who will want to use your services, tell us just a little bit about you and how to contact you, Lauren.
Sure, Shani. So I work with entrepreneurs, service-based entrepreneurs, and what I call soulpreneurs. So soulpreneurs is anybody working on their soul's purpose, so in the coaching, healing, therapy, hypnotherapy space. And I've always had two passions in my life. So the one passion is healing and transformation, and the other passion has always been marketing and creativity and business. And my whole life, I've never been able to merge the two. It's always been one or the other, one or the other. And last year, I finally bedded down my niche and my love and my purpose. And that is helping soulpreneurs and entrepreneurs beat the blocks preventing their businesses from booming. So that's everything from self-worth, visibility fears, imposter syndrome, money blocks, etc., from a subconscious and conscious perspective, so a whole mind perspective, and I work with energetics, which is very powerful. And then also to coach and business coach on how to market your business and how to set up your business from scratch for scale and success. So we kind of pull both those together for holistic entrepreneurial success, and the results have been phenomenal. So for anybody wanting to get hold of me, you can visit me at www.laurendaniel, no S on the end, .com/contact. And you can just fill out that form and we will be in touch with you shortly thereafter to start your transformation journey.
And that's a wonderful combination, isn't it, to work on yourself and actually your marketing as well. So thank you for that today, Lauren. And I wish you all the best. And hopefully we can catch up again, maybe in another year's time, just to see your future progress then. But I know that you're going only in one direction.
Oh, thank you, Shani. And it's been an honor working with you. And yeah, look forward to working with you going forward as well.
Fantastic. You have a wonderful day. Bye now.
Bye.